And we're back with the recap. On to the Red Monster. And we have a tie, ladies and gentlemen, at 1 apiece for Sugar Tits and Booze on first. So they each get 1 point. Congratulations. On to the outhouse. Well, boy, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This People's Court have been winning games by now. Now you have seen it first, ladies and gentlemen. They have. And to remind you that the People's Court had won both games this afternoon after beating the Sugar Tits by the score of 10-7. This time, People's Court had beat PYT by the final score. People's Court 8, PYT 4. Back on to the main fit. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. I got to tell you something right now. If you thought this Map Lease team was something last year, you ain't seen anything yet, ladies and gentlemen. Because I got to tell you that they have beat it. And I got to tell you, they beat it, the first place team. And I'll remind you that this is Bat Mango's first loss of the season. The final score of this game, and it's big, folks. Mathletes 11, Bat Mango 4. On to the Red Monster. And we have another very close game for you to discuss. As a matter of fact, I will remind you that Friends with Benefits is 1-1 today. And I will remind you that, wait a second. Let you know in a second. All right. Yes. And remind you that 26 Dicks also is 1-1 today. They're both 1-1, but I'll give you the score anyway to rephrase that for you. Friends with Benefits 8, 26 Dicks 7 in a very close game, folks. Now on to the outhouse. We have an error on the same team under both, folks. So we will rephrase that as soon as we find out what's going on in the outhouse. And Game G in the main field. In the meantime, we go to Game F in the main field. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Picture this, or you cannot picture this, no matter what it is. I tell you, this Rescue Rangers team is so serious right now that they beat it to PYT. And I remind you that the PYT has lost both games yesterday. So sorry, PYT. And I tell you, the final score, this is something else, ladies and gentlemen. Rescue Rangers 8, PYT 1. Wow. On to the Red Monster. Oh boy, folks. We got a very close game to discuss. But let me remind you right now that this big-ass team is coming on. And with the new uniforms they have yesterday, they can get very serious, folks. Because we have a close game to discuss. After the Bulls on first and Sugar Tits tied at 1, not so this time. Because the Big Heads had beat the Bulls on first by the final score. Big Heads 3, Bulls on first 1. On to the outhouse. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something. Our team, the Sharks, is coming on, and we're getting very serious this year. And look like we're going to be the ones to beat this year. Along with the other two teams the Pony Boys and the Mathletes. The final score of this game, and it's a good one, and very close. Chalks 3, Kicking McKickersons 2. Game G, on to the Red Monster. Wow, folks, they did it again, ladies and gentlemen. I can't describe this why, but they have done it again, and Mathletes are going crazy this year like you never seen before. They have beaten the Pirates by this final score. Mathletes 6, Pirates 2. On to the outhouse. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kicking McKickersons had left the second game. So, the Rescue Rangers had won by a forfeit. That's the way it goes, folks. That's how it happens. Game H. On to the main field. Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened again, and the Chalks have won it. This time, they have beat it Bat Mango, which I will remind you that not only Bat Mango has lost both games, but they also lost their second game of the season by our team, the Chalks, and it's very close. The final score of this game, Chalks 2, Bat Mango 1. And the final game of the night in the Red Monster. We have a very close game to discuss. The Big Heads. And let me remind you, the Big Heads has won both games. And let me remind you that the Pirates has lost both games. And this one was very, very close. The final score of this game and the final of the night of yesterday. Big Heads 5, Pirates 4, and that is your recap of all the scores. When we get the results for the Pope Bennett Kicks and the Beatty Bowler Bunch, on which section they played, we will get that to you. We have more Brooklyn Kickball next week. You're all welcome to watch this amazing event. And don't forget, folks, on July 9th, we will have the All-Star Tournament starting at noon, and I will give you more information on that when it comes up later on. Thank you for watching this videotape. Thank you. For now, so long. God bless.